it's the Skip Barber! No, not the track, the other one! No, not the guy. You know what? Watch the video. Greetings petrolheads and welcome to RomRom.net, the channel sharing the joy of sim racing and to its mod world where we test different mods for different sims to see if they add to our enjoyment. Thanks for watching, my name is Serta and I will be your host for this video. Skip Barber not only had a school for aspiring pilots that spun an enormous number of US American racing winners, and not only set up the magnificent Skip Barber track we tested a while ago, the heavily modified Formula Ford cars these pilots trained in were the subject of a short-lived racing series and are known to, I'd say, everyone sim racing on iRacing, as they are undoubtedly the easiest open-wheeler you will find there. Luckily for us, we don't have to fall down the costly iRacing rabbit hole to enjoy the car, but will we enjoy the car? Let's find out. But before we do that, remember that if you want to be informed about new videos, click subscribe and also click on the bell and become part of the ever-growing RomRom family. It looks very good, of course very basic as is to be expected from a beginner's car, but the mod design is very nice and the shaders patch does its magic to make it even nicer, while the design is by no means high definition. But maybe that would bring my FPS to a halt, so I should count my blessings. As was to be expected from a beginner's car, the Skippy is very stable. The force feedback is good with no bells and whistles. While I've experienced better force feedback, it's quite acceptable. I knew most of the time how the Skippy was doing and how I had to handle it. But be very careful with the brakes. The car is very sensible and happily locks if you even press 1 nanometer too far. Then the car goes straight and you mess up the corner, because as soon as it locks and until you realize it and ease up the brakes, that's a couple of hundredths of a second you're not going where you wanted it. Take time learning how to brake with it. It's really important and difficult. Other than that, the car is a fundament you can trust. I had to do very stupid things to even get it to over or understeer and could save it every single time. The Skippy loves you even if you're not a pro. Oh, and you only have one type of tires, none of that super sticky, slick nonsense. If you want to learn how to drive, learn with tires that look almost like street tires. The AI is very good, as easy to go as the car itself, even a little bit too easy. You may want to up the difficult level of the AI if you want a real challenge. The sound's okay-ish, nothing to write home about, and it's borrowed from Kunos anyway. No further sound other than motor, tires and a little bit of the gears. It's nice driving the Skippy and lots of fun. Apart from the brakes issue, it's acceptable for every kind of drivers, and new drivers should learn how to brake the right way anyway. I had a great time in it and I'm sure beginners to pros will too. This is even a car you can put in some quite difficult tracks, as you won't have to worry too much about the car and can concentrate in getting the track right. I can wholeheartedly recommend car and mod to everyone. Another thing I can recommend to everyone is any video in our channel, so check the playlist to the left or the video to the right. Until next time, save fuel, collect pickup, and we'll see each other on the podium.
Visit RomRom.net to connect to fellow sim racers and sim racing fans.